So Georgia State wins the toss. They defer, so Alabama will get the football first. Will Lutz will kick it off. It's a short kick down to the 20-yard line, and Alabama will have it at the 28. An 8-yard return for Harrison Jones, one of those tight ends for the Crimson Tide.
It's kind of crazy just to throw 3 interceptions in a season. More realistic numbers this season.
First handoff goes to T.J. Yeldon. He's across midfield into Georgia State territory, run out of bounds. McCarron throws it to the outside. Pass caught by O.J. Howard, the true freshman out of Prattville, Alabama. See if he can make a play here on 3rd down and 6 for Alabama. 4 receiver set. Here comes a little bit of pressure. That pass is caught right at the 20. That should be first down. Kevin Norwood comes up with his 10th grab of the year, a gain of 7. McCarron all day to throw. Hits Christian Jones. He's to the 15 and to the 10 and run out of bounds inside the 10. They'll spot it. He's had 14 catches coming into this one in the last 2 games. Another reception for Christian Jones and a touchdown. His 2nd touchdown reception of the year. An 8-yard grab, and Alabama didn't take long to put 6 on the board. That pass is caught. Gain of 3 on the play. High snap. That pass is caught by Robert Davis. He'll have a first down. C.J. Mosley tracks him down, but a gain of 5 when they needed 4. And first down and 10, Georgia State. Now that play was blown up from the get-go by Brandon Ivory. 3rd down and long. Georgia State better be careful here. Flag down at the line of scrimmage, and a whistle will stop the play.
Start. False start on the offense. Number 19. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
You've got a freshman. You're going to see an Ashawn Robinson, who is about as talented as they get here at Alabama.
By the way, Matt Hubbard, normally the punter for Georgia State, an excellent punter, suspended for the first quarter for violation of team rules. So David Miller gets the job on the punt. Their first drive went 71 yards, capped off with an 8-yard touchdown strike from A.J. McCarron to Christian Jones. Their second possession starts at the 40. T.J. Yeldon with a 28-yard carry to start this game, takes it to the 47-yard line. Couple of tight ends, single setback on 2nd down and relatively short. Yeldon dancing around at the line, will be hit and dropped at the 50-yard line. He'll be close to the first down line. Here comes Jones in motion, but they'll hand it off to Yeldon, dancing around, and he'll take it inside the 45. Give him 8 on that carry. Singleton comes up to make another play for the Panthers. There was also a kicker. Maybe he got it from that.
Doubtful.
McCarron over the middle, pass is caught. The Andrew White with the reception down to the 29-yard line.
And it takes a while to build some continuity with those 5 guys on the offensive line.
McCarron to the wide side. Here is DeAndrew White. He is inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and you can move the chains again. And
I didn't think he was going to come down here to do it.
McCarron to Vogler. He's down to the 9-yard line. He'll pick up 9. Austin Fowler, the fullback. Yeldon is the tailback.
Illegal substitution on the defense. 12 in the formation. That's a 5-yard penalty. Results in a first down.
He realizes the challenge with him is just, getting all these young players in, and they think they're supposed to just step into the success rather than put in the hard work. And
here's Yeldon driving and scoring. From 4 yards out, took about 3 or 4 white jerseys with him into the end zone, and that's the 4th rushing touchdown of the year for the sophomore out of Daphne, Alabama. And that was just a theme that kept coming up over and over again, was we've just got to be more consistent. They had 14 negative plays against Ole Miss last week, which was a season high, despite winning 25-0. fumble. Kelton Hill had it, lost it. Alabama has it, and they're down to the 10-yard line. The old rugby scrum. To the end zone, one-handed grab. Touchdown, Alabama. DeAndrew White with the catch, perhaps of the year. C.J. Mosley, the All-American with an All-American play, a loss of 4. That pass is caught near the first down line, and that should be good enough for a first down as Avery Sweeting, the sophomore out of Brunswick, Georgia, picks up 14 on the play. On 4th down, back to return, Christian Jones. And this one will be kicked out of bounds. Not a very good kick. That will, let's see where they spot that at the 38-yard line.
His thumbprint's all over this program. I mean, he coaches it from top to bottom, search for perfection each and every week. I love it.
Here's McCarron, has plenty of time. There's DeAndrew White. More conventional catch this time around to the 48, close to the first down. Kenyon Drake, now the running back for Alabama. They'll fake it to him, and McCarron will throw. Again, going down the middle. One-on-one coverage at the goal line, and there's the flag.
Just inside the 5.
On the defense, number 29. That's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
So after the 15-yard mark off, first down and 10 from the 36-yard line. Here's Drake. Boy, what quick feet he possesses to the 30 and knocked out of bounds. Here's Drake. Needed a couple of yards, and he got 3. And that'll be good enough to move the chains. And
well, they really, really like Drake and his ability to make plays.
McCarron scrambling around, hits Drake with it. Oh, what a nice move. A little dead leg to the end zone. Did he get there? No signal yet. There it is. Touchdown.
Right on cue.
23 yards.
But you've got to buy in to have successors. A lot of teams, maybe not this as much talent as Nick Saban gathers here, but a lot of teams have talent. They're not all, the chemistry's just not there.
Over the 5-yard line. Lee brings it out of there and gets it out over the 15 to the 18-yard line. 3rd down and long coming up for the Panthers. Pressure comes, pass is caught on the far side out near the 30-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down, a gain of 13. I mean, it's just crazy the kind of athletes the Crimson Tide have. Matt Hubbard, by the way, back in to punt after that 1-quarter suspension, and he will sail it into the end zone. Saw his booming leg, a 50-yard punt, but of course that will.
And as much success as this program has had.
Boy, wide open on the far side is Kenny Bell, the senior out of Louisiana, brought down by Arrington Jordan. 2nd down and 10. They'll hand it off to Fowler, the big back. Into Georgia State territory, give him 13 on that carry, and that'll be a first down. Joseph Peterson stay in and line up as the tailback. They'll fake it to Jostin and go through the air. Good little pitch and catch. Kevin Norwood on the reception. That'll be just shy of the first down. 2 tight end look. Quick throw to the far side on one-on-one coverage. Asking Kenny Bell to make a move, and he does. Down to the 22-yard line. Karen will throw it again. Little underneath route to Kevin Norwood.
They're going to have a pass interference on the back end.
During the pass, before the pass was thrown, holding on the defense, number 39. That's 10 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
So first down from the 11-yard line. Fowler still in at running back. The 250-pounder barrels his way down to the 3. Fowler again off the left side. Falls forward. He'll be just shy of the goal line, but that should be good enough to set up a 1st and goal play fake it, looking to throw to Fowler, and he makes the touchdown reception. Justin Fowler did most of the work, and Coach Saban and Doug Nussmeier, the offensive coordinator, rewarded him.
What a weapon.
Since then, he's completing passes at almost 80% this season. Well, C.J. Mosley steps up in the hole. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and he's by nature a strong safety, having to move over and play free safety, and he played that little screen pass just right. You got to split the blocks and then make the tackle when you get there, and that's exactly what Collins did.
Outstanding athlete. Here's Drake. He gets to midfield and stood up there.
I just like how hard he runs.
Sims out of that shotgun. Quick hitter to the near side. That goes to Kevin Norwood. And Norwood run out of bounds inside the 25. So at the 23, Sims will hand it off to Drake. Drake dancing around. Still on his feet. Nice move. Just shy of the goal line inside the 1-yard line. Already has a touchdown reception, and D. Hart will check in. The sophomore out of Orlando, Florida, will line up. 5'9", 185 pounds, dancing around, and there's a flag down at the line of scrimmage.
For the snap, false start on the offense. Number 8, 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Rated the #1 offensive guard coming out of high school by ESPN recruiting. Boy, a little mishap there between Sims and D. Hart. And D loses a few yards, and now they're back outside the 10-yard line. Another flag, and this is the kind of thing that's going to get Coach Saban fuming.
On the offense, number 50, 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
These guys.
And here it is, third down, and Sims, plenty of time to throw, but now flushed out of the pocket. The guy who played some running back in 2011. 27-yard attempt from Foster. And he will split the uprights. He's now 5 out of 6 on the year. And Alabama now leads it 38-0. Looks like Georgia State will just take this one to the locker room. They line up in an I formation, usually a 4-receiver set. So on Jefferson, the fullback on that carry, and Panthers look like they might just head to the locker room here. 15 seconds to go. Great first half for A.J. McCarron. Crazy numbers. McCarron goes 15 of 16, 166, and 4 touchdowns. Outstanding catch by DeAndrew White in the corner of the end zone. Highlights those receptions. But McCarron and company, the #1 team in America, looking all of that with a 38-point first half. Still learning the ropes, but this is the type of game where he could get some snaps under his belt. Sunseri comes on a blitz, and Georgia State catches him on it. It's the fullback, Jefferson. He'll have the first down over the 35 to the 37, 18 yards on that pickup. Looked like he got banged up. That's big news for the Crimson Tide and their fans, their leader on this team. Little play action here. Bell, nowhere to go. Dixon chasing him down, and he just throws it.
Yeah, this is going to be a
line of scrimmage is at the 35.
Intentional grounding on the offense, number 18. That's a spot foul. Lost it down. Second down.
Bell, little shoulder fake going up top to his big play guy. Albert Wilson makes the catch. Wilson, the senior receiver, holds just about every record for Georgia State in the short history. Picks up 34 yards.
We don't pick these impact players by accident. This guy's a playmaker. Selvey, I'm sorry, so he could come up with the interception.
So a 53-yard attempt for Will Lutz. His long this year is 39. Did he get it through? Yes, he did. New career long for Will Lutz, a sophomore out of Noonan, Georgia. Sims will throw it on third down, and the pass is caught like it was bobbled a bit, but held on to by Harrison Jones. That's a gain of 12, and that'll move the chains. Flag down. This could be a free play here for Alabama. D. Hart dancing around, just couldn't get around Brandon Green, the tight end, who was trying to get the edge. Only a gain of 3.
5-yard penalty. First down.
D. Hart. D off the right side of that line will gain 6. Sims to the 38-yard line, a gain of 7 on the play. Alabama, of course, locking up more recruits, leading the charge right now. And the ESPN school rankings based on verbal commitments, Alabama at the top of the food chain again. Chris Black. Here goes Chris Black trying to get the corner, and he'll get it down to the 15-yard line. Sims throws. Pass is caught. Chris Black will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. 10-yard throw and catch for the Crimson Tide. And they put 44 on the board. And the 10-yard touchdown pass from Sims to Black makes it 45-3. So the kick will settle in at about the goal line. Albert Wilson flagged down around the 10-yard line. Matt Leffler, our referee today, with the call.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Number 31 on the return team, half the distance to the goal. First down.
In every 8 games. This year it's 1 in every 10 games, even with the additional emphasis.
A pass thrown for grabs up around the 34. Who's got it?
I think they're going to award it to Robert Davis with a catch and a first down here.
Bradley Silv. Go with the guy who's close to it. Georgia State will take it on a first down and 10. And that pass a little bit low, and they'll say the catch is made.
But anytime we can take those high head hits out is a good thing.
Well, Georgia State forced to punt it away. D. Hart back to return, but will let it sail into the end zone, and Alabama will have it out at the 20-yard line.
And that's what's changing player behavior, and we needed that to happen.
Yeah, I think somebody who watches a lot of football games, certainly nothing worse than watching a player lay on the field, not move, and you don't know what the situation is. Well, Steve, thanks so much for spending some time with us. I know fans out there would like to hear about how this is being enforced, how it's kind of evolved in the first month, and I know you got to get back to the control center, back at the SEC offices. All right, Steve, thanks so much, buddy.
Great to be with y'all.
Little first down for the Crimson Tide out over the 45, 6-yard pickup.
Where to go with the football, snap count.
There's some pressure coming here, though, and you see the footwork from Sims, and he converts that pass for close to a first down. Let's see where they spot. They'll actually spot him right beyond the line. That should be good enough. That goes to Kurt Freitag.
That's following McCarron's 15 out of 16. Amazing stuff.
Whistles will stop the play.
Before the snap, ball start, offense, number 72, 5-yard penalty, first down.
All kind of are starting to get a little bit closer to being on the same page in that regard. There goes Derrick Henry, the true freshman out of Yulee, Florida, the young man you were speaking of. He'll pick up 16 yards brought down by Nate Anthony.
12,124 career high school rushing yards for Derrick Henry.
There goes Henry again. He's inside the 20, the young man. So a 30-yard field goal attempt coming up for Adam Griffith. Nate Foster getting a little bit of rest. Adam, the freshman out of Calhoun, Georgia. And he will miss it. No good. So Georgia State doesn't give up any points on that possession. So D. Hart back to return this punt. He stands at the 33-yard line. End over end wobbly kick that will go out of bounds. Let's see where they end up spotting this at the 43-yard line. Timeout on the field.
That was supposed
Right,
to be
that's what I mean.
a heck of a matchup against Maryland and their defense, but he has just owned the Terps today.
Derrick Henry in at running back. The other game I'm going to watch when I get back to Atlanta and get on my sofa is that Ole Miss Auburn game, because if you blink, you might miss a play. Two good friends going at it. Hugh Freeze, Gus Malzahn. Those guys have really respected each other. Started through the high school ranks.
And how do you go out? How do you execute? What's the coach want to see? And somebody today is going to earn more playing time in a significant role as the Tide goes forward in their schedule. And
here goes Alti Tenpenny, another freshman out of North Little Rock, Arkansas. Flag down in the backfield.
Personal foul. Shot block on the offense, number 72. That's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, third down.
This ball will hit at the 5-yard line and be down inches from the goal line. A 46-yard punt. DeAndrew White getting down to cover it for the Crimson Tide.
you got to be pretty good when you're still here and the statue goes up. I'm just saying.
Travis Evans, he may have the first down. He will give him 11 on that carry. And he's spending a lot of time with Eddie Jackson because he knows Eddie's going to play a lot of snaps.
And he knows he's a talented player.
Pass is caught by Albert Wilson, and he turns the corner. And let's see where they run him out of bounds at the 36, and that'll be. Well, you know a little bit about what AJ's had to deal with today. Just kind of watching and coaching.
Watching the second half, yeah, it drives you crazy, actually. But you're also rooting on the other guys that put in the work and practice.
D. Hart makes a nice catch on the sideline, gets a couple of blocks, and here goes D. Hart. He's got some room and stumbles over the midfield stripe.
The only way to silence him, start putting up points early.
Yep. Derrick Henry. That'll be good enough for a first down. Gain of 8.
But aside from that, it's just been a very impressive, thorough performance, and that's even grading the number 2s going forward and the 3s that got a chance to play as well today for Nick Saban.
A lot of guys got in, got some work. The quarterback play pretty impressive today for Nick Saban. Sims and McCarron go 29 of 34, 296, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions out of the quarterback position today. And Alabama goes to 5-0 on the year. Did nothing to certainly hurt their chances at remaining number 1 in the country. And now they can focus on their next opponent, Kentucky.